See. You can't even see my eyes. The lighting is too much. Look presentable. I'm not. This is okay. I'm gonna just start. Hello, my name is Brianna, and this is my booktube channel. This is my first video ever. This is specifically tier ranking. Well, not tier ranking. Specifically my Roman Empire books series. Oops, I hit the mic. Sorry. So let's just go on ahead and get right into it. Let's just start somewhere. All these have a theme. I don't know if like you guys can't even see the books, but they're right here. All of them have a theme. They're emotional. They are like they'll make you feel like a whole ton of things if you catch my drift. But let's just start off easily with a series that won't make you too mad or like won't aggravate you too much, like make you like, okay. We'll start off with the natural series. They're not even in the right order. Wait. Nope, still not in the right order. Okay, we'll start off with the natural series. This series, basically like what everyone describes it as, is Criminal Minds meets college. I definitely agree with that because this is basically a group of college students, troubled teens. Some of them are troubled teens. They have troubled pasts and they get recruited for their special techniques that they have that is required in the FBI. And then like they just go around and solving them, and it's a good time. Like I recommend. First book is pretty predictable. It is pretty predictable. Like I knew from the jump. I was like, oh, okay, I think I know who it is. And I was holding it upside down the whole time. Oh my God. Calm down. This is so far a solid start to the series. It's not too like, whoa, like I did not guess that. It's more of like, okay, I could have guessed that, like if I really just thought deep enough. But good. It's a solid introduction to the series, the characters, like it's a good solid introduction to them as well. This is when things start to like kind of pick up speed. This is when it starts to like get real juicy because a lot of stuff starts coming out of some of these characters. And I don't know if you could also tell, but with all these books, they have a pattern going on. They all are tabbed, annotated, as you can see. I'll show you a close-up. I rated this one 3 stars. It was pretty good. It was solid. I liked it. Not 2 stars. 4 stars. I think this is when the series starts to really like pick up. Like this one, I give it 5 stars because I was like, everything about this, I was like, give me more. Bad Blood. 5 stars as well. I loved it. People don't like this book as much. I think it wraps up the series so well, and it like mind f's you a bit. Everything starts to like get woven together. Okay, so now a bit of change of pace. We're gonna be going into the dark romance area because I'm a dark romance girly. I keep hitting myself the mic. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna just hold it. No, I can't hold it. No, I can't. Okay. So, starting off with the Mindfuck series. Oh, the Mind F series. This one too, I also annotated. Oh my God. I cannot. Like, I read this year, 5 stars. All of them. I'm not rating them individually because I know that they're like short, like stories combined together. I'm not rating them individually. I'm just rating this as a whole, like 1 through 5. So good. Oh my God. So basically, this follows Lana Myers. And she's on her revenge arc. But she stumbles upon someone in the FBI who just so happens to be hunting down the exact killer her, basically. She is the killer in question, who is hunting down these men that did her wrong. Slay! And you see their story evolve, and you just see them, like, stuff ensues. I don't know, I can't stress this enough. It was so good. I can't. So this, bear with me, because I read this series 3 years ago, and it's not as fresh in my mind as it was back then, but I still remember distinctly a lot of things that I cannot say because there will be spoiler, but they altered my brain chemistry, and that's why I think this is underrated. And this series follows this young lady whose name is Maddie, or Madison. She's going to high school, and it's a dark romance where, like, there's a lot of plot holes in her life that she's trying to kind of fill, and she's trying to understand certain things that happen in her life. And I feel like a lot of dark romances, like series, they need to at least should have like maybe 2 or 3 books dedicated to one singular couple, because I feel like throughout the series you get more out of them. If you do it well enough, I feel like you get more out of it when they are being expanded upon, when they are being explored more, like in the story. And that's what I loved about this, because throughout this series, you follow Maddie, Bishop, and then the rest of the couples in here. Maddie and Bishop is these 3 right here. It's these 3 right here books. Then it's the next couple. Then the next couple. And then this is a sort of epilogue book that wraps up kind of like the first couple's story, and it, like, you'll just understand once you read it, which I highly recommend. Yeah, the premise is just that it's secret society, high school setting. I wouldn't say amnesia, but somewhat like amnesia trope, where there's certain plot holes and certain things that are going on in this girl's life that she's trying to figure out. And yeah, it's just dark romance. It's super dark. So if you want to read it, tread lightly, and the trigger warnings. Dark romance related books, if you don't really like that genre, like, go ahead, feel free to skip. And what can I say? Devil's Night series. Let me just show you. Yeah. A moment of silence to my pens, pencils, my tabs, all these that I just used for this. Because this series, oh my god, consumed me. Like all the other series that I read here, consumed me. This, okay, I'll admit, the first book, it was a little too difficult getting into, because I was in a reading slump, and I just kept being put off by any book. And regardless, is that I just was really wanting to read it, and I was like, okay, like, let me just take my time with it. This took me a month to read, but that's okay, honestly. You do what you can with your reading slump, honestly. The series starts off with Corrupt, and the main character is Erica, or Rika, if you want to go away. And she is in a bit of a pickle, because she did something that got these four men slash boys, or boys, yeah, in a bit of a conundrum where they went to jail. She did something, and they ended up in jail. And it follows that plot point, but it, like, evolves as the books go on, because each book is dedicated to a different couple. And this one is just, it's good because, well, no, it's amazing because I think that the plot was good, the characters were solid. I thought it was just a really solid read. Like I love Penelope Douglas and their books. Like Chef's Kiss. Like the first book is Corrupt, Hideaway, Kill Switch, Enclave. The last full length novel, Nightfall. And then you have this sort of epilogue novella, Fire Night. Amazing. What can I say? The Stay With Me trilogy. Boy, do I have some words. Stay With Me, 4 stars. Even When I'm Gone, 4 stars. 5 stars. In Your Eyes, 5 stars. Oh my god. This is an emotional roller coaster. Let me set the scene. This young lady, troubled young lady, goes to an institution, or somewhat of an institution, for those who are mentally challenged, mentally they need help, and they take them to there. It's not a boarding school, but it's more of like an institution that people from a certain age go, and then the certain age they sort of graduate from there. And she is one of them. She goes to this institution in London, and she meets a couple of interesting characters there. And it just follows her story and the story of her love interest and their battles, their challenges, their obstacles that they go through mentally, emotionally, physically, like everything. Like this is an emotional roller coaster. I love this series so much. This trilogy. So amazing. I was sobbing. With this one I teared up, but these two I was sobbing. Okay. Now, second to last. Let's see. The Balance series by Lucia Franco. Let me just get this. But did it frustrate the hell out of me as well? It frustrated the ever-loving out of me. Oh my god, was it so frustrating. It was so like, and the author, she knew what she was doing, and it's okay. I understand. I completely understand. This is the only series where I did rate one of the books 3 stars because I was like so angry. I was just so frustrated, like so angry at the characters, angry at their situations, angry at the author. Like, oh my god. Basically, it follows this story of this teenager who is in a gymnastics team, and she falls in love with her gymnastics coach. I know it's wait. I know it sounds bad, and I'm not trying to justify anything because I understand that the author went through her own sort of situation with her books, and I'm not really wanting to get into it, but that series wrecked me when I read it. It was, to me, I think it still is so amazing and I love it. Let me just go through the books and what I rated them. Let me see. It's about this gymnast, and she falls in love with her coach, and it just goes through all of the books. It goes through all like the evolution of their relationship, the ups, downs, challenges, obstacles, whatever you want to call it. It can you see a theme here? I really love when book series just make me wanna either punch something or cry in a pillow. You never know. Balance, I rated it 4 stars. Execution, I think it was 3 stars. 3 stars, yes. Peace, 4 stars. Fist, 5 stars. Dismount, 5 stars. I can't stress this enough. It was so good. First book is just, it is something for sure. And the author did tweak a little things when like she re-edited, tweak a little bit of like her story so that it was digestible, like for those who had complaints. But these are the original copies that I have of hers, and these are the ones that are not like republished or anything like that. And does that make me controversial? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. This is my first YouTube video. I don't know how to act. I don't know. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube, but yeah, I don't know how to act on YouTube. And the final series. The final series, the Boys of Tommen series. Yeah. Everybody and their mother knows about this series. I know that. But when I first started reading this series, I did not anticipate how much I would fall in love with these characters, with this story, with the author. It's basically a coming of age, sort of. And it follows a group of kids, like this core group of friends, their ups and their downs. Like, can you tell that I have a thing for these these types of stories? Binding 13, 5 stars. Keeping 13, 5 stars. Saving 6, 5 stars. Redeeming 6, 5 stars. 6 stars if I'm being honest, 10 stars. Because oh my god, this series is so good. Oh my god. Let me see. I have to admit something. When I was reading Saving 6, this one put me in a bit of a book slump. Because I only read up to, I think, I read up to here. I read this much, and I read up to here, and mentally I couldn't do it. I was relating too much to these characters, and I was like, I don't know if I can continue because this feels too real. This is hitting too close to home, and I was just mentally and emotionally, I was done. So I put a pause on this book for a whole year. Not a month, not 2 months, not even month, year. This is how much it put me in a book slump. Like, I couldn't read a book, a singular book, for 3 months. I barely managed to scrape my way out of that slump and read other books, but never touch this one again. Until this year, when I was like, Releasing 10 is coming out, I'm gonna read it. And I was like, wait, I haven't even read these. I was like, oops, let's read them. And I was like, do it. Do it, you won't. You won't. And I did it. And I don't regret anything because then I read Redeeming 6, which arguably is probably my favorite of the series. Oh my god, let me just show you what I have. Not to spoil, but so that's it for today. I don't know how else to exit a video, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe, or I don't know, I hope you watch my videos. I hope you enjoy them. Please like, comment, and share. Bye.